got a bitch, we tryna see what it's hitting for. Give a long dick, she leave it like she was pigeon toe. Yeah, I'm the man, bitch. Better than any of them niggas that you was staying with. I'm about chilly, my niggas be on the same shit. I pull off in the bucket, we finna lane switch. I'm tryna live it up, and all that hate in your heart.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Hove, and this is Green Lounge LA, produced by Mad Boots Entertainment and Angel Clubhouse Empire. Today, I'm live. I'm really with the people today. We're going to be talking to Gangsta Jake himself and his whole crew, as we're going to be talking about the show and the series that's becoming a buzz in the streets. I'm just lucky enough to have them sitting with me today. Thank you guys for coming. Appreciate you all.
Thank you for having us. Appreciate it.
Hey, everybody's watching y'all on Instagram right now. There's been some buzz. I seen the flyer. I like the flyer. I don't know who did your artwork.
Shout out to Baby Pook, man.
Shout out to Baby Pook.
Yeah, Baby Pook, you did your shit. You caught my attention. So the most important thing is you're turning this book, sir, into a series, sir?
Absolutely. That and the whole series. The whole series into a series.
Now, just for those who do watch the show, we spoke with you about a year ago.
Right.
And now you've turned it from a movie to a series. By the way, I was supposed to be a cop. The uniform didn't fit. It just wasn't. We got a police for you though.
Okay.
He got experience. I think he just left.
Okay. Well, let me know, man.
He said perfectly fit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he got experience.
Oh, they got the. Well, we'll talk about that.
Okay, so today I see you got Kato Fournier here. We got Gangsta Jake himself.
Yes, sir.
Would you ladies like to introduce yourselves?
Yes, I'm Robin.
I'm
Michelle.
I'm Michelle.
I'm Monique.
Okay, so explain to us what your roles, your characters, so we'll get to know the characters a little bit.
Well, my role is Trey Bank. I play Gangsta Jake's best friend. Also icing ears to the streets while he's locked up, and I'm also helping him with the peace treaty that he has going on in the
Right.
Okay. Hey, let them know what your role is, man.
My role is putting it all together, man. I'm the author of the project. I'm going to be working on the direct team as well. And just, putting all the pieces together. So I got many hats.
Many hats?
Many hats, man.
Hey, man.
It happened, man. It's an independent project. This is an independent project. This is a community-based project. Everybody's involved with basically, we're doing this out of love of what we do and out of love of community. And also, we got a big following in this game, following in LA. But quick thing is everybody's here.
Do we really got a blood grip problem in LA anymore?
Yes, we do.
Really? I am 22, bro. That's wrong. They got Bloods and Crips on that motherfucking snitching themselves.
I mean, that might just be that stuff. I'm in the street every day, man. So I see a lot of action one-on-one. I mean, it's in the street. It's still going on. It might not be as active as it was when I was in the banging and out there tripping back in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I mean, you can check the numbers. The crime rate went from 1,500 to 500. I mean, not the crime rate, but the murder rates went down. But it's still out there. People still dying from gang violence. I mean, we see it. You know what I'm saying? What you been watching?
Yeah. I'm a father, bro. I watch Coco Melon.
Oh, yeah, me too. I watch Coco Melon.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, oh, Gracie Corner, yeah.
Baby Shark?
Yeah, I get the kids to watch it. Baby Shark, Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol.
Yeah.
Paw Patrol. So, that lets you know we all got a crew, man. We got some young people, so we're doing it for them, for the legacy of them, to be able to walk the street one day and be able to, enjoy the atmosphere of some more black people without worrying about being shot at behind gang violence. That's one of the goals of this project right there. In addition to blowing everybody up.
We'll see. Well, we're going to do it. Well, let's before I get to you, gangster, hold on. Let you go gangster and some shit already. All right, let's get to the lady real quick.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about either. I'm trying to
okay, so let us know who you are and your role.
Oh, well, hey, y'all. I'm Michelle. My name is Tasia. I go by Chef Tasia. That's what I do by day. By night, even before doing this, that's what I do.
I didn't know you had it in the first place either. I found out
in this series that I'm playing a role in, I'll be
and you don't know how that shit goes.
We
just talking and shit.
That's what I do. Him all the time. So I've only known him about
We turn
10
around.
years. I met him over a phone call.
I thought he died.
Talked to
Cause
him.
he wasn't breathing for a
Just a
second.
little
He
jail
just
call.
stood there, yeah.
So it's on some real
Oh,
chill.
so he put you off the jail
Like,
call?
you alright? Like,
Pretty much. It was some chill shit. You know what
Did
I
you
mean?
Jay pay though?
So yeah. So on some chill shit, but it's like more exciting. Like I said, there's more details to disclose. Like I just really want people to tune into when we put together what's already put together. When we gonna put our act.
it can ruin relationships.
Okay, I'm kind of excited. Is this gonna be a Remy Ma type love and Papoose type? Oh,
I feel like it's very dramatic. It's very
Maybe Clarissa Shields. Papoose right now.
okay. We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
If he gets to that, you
You gonna put it to sleep.
Okay, so we got a strong relationship on some criminal shit. Gangsta, let me hear out your mouth yourself, Mr. Jake.
Well, actually, my real name is Josiah Jackson, and I play the character Jake. And me myself, I was driven to the character because I grew up in South Central LA all my life, and I could never gangbang because I lived in too many different hoods. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will come up on me and be like, "Hey, you down to what?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I'm gonna have to see if I'm gonna be moving tomorrow. Just remember a nigga face when you see me walking across the street or some shit." So I've been fluid through the streets. So it's like growing up in LA. I know that side. I know Hood, and I know the corporate, and I do know the regular dude that can knock you out and he ain't got to wear these khakis to knock you out. He's just the average Joe.
He's just a knockout.
Yeah, just a regular. So all that is embedded to what I'm understanding, and what I really like about the story is that there's a positive message at the end of the day where, you know, it's trying to bring unity and to a situation of chaos that, you know, was going on in LA at the time. It has simmered down, but as what we were saying, it's still, you know, amongst us. You can still feel it. You know, you can still feel
Do
it.
you think LA's okay? So let me pose a question like this: you guys are making a movie, right? And it's dealing heavy on the
TV
streets.
series, making a
TV series. Thank you for correcting me. Because at one point it was going to be a movie, which I elevated to series.
Well, no, actually, it wasn't going to be a movie. It's always been a series.
Oh, so the whole time we was thinking linear the whole ride.
Right. At first, we were working on stage performance because in addition to this being a TV series, we're going to be doing stage performance.
Break it down.
We're going to be actually performing this live on stage.
What, Tyler Perry style?
Without the dresses,
Nyerere Jase style.
Chucks and khakis.
Nyerere Jase style.
Oh, okay. So no P Diddy
We don't-
moments.
we
I got you.
Oh, definitely no.
Tyler Perry.
I mean,
how does what he doing?
Chucks and flannels. That's the moment.
No dress.
Well, since you guys are tackling a very hot topic, I guess you could say, which is, you know, the behavior of LA Angelinos. There's a lot of people,
Not just Los Angeles.
It's all over the
but we're basing it in LA, right?
Well,
So that's what I said.
no.
So this for everybody worldwide?
This is a national crisis that we're dealing with this blood and crip thing. So
Well, it started in LA. It is everywhere.
It's based in LA, but I mean, we got bases in Denver. We got bases in New York.
because that's where I work.
They're everywhere. So, in other words, in other words, this although it was homegrown in Los Angeles, this thing that got deep rooted in a lot of different other locations. So LA can't just really take the prize of it like that. I mean, yeah, we set it off. We started.
So y'all sharing the bullshit.
We sharing the bullshit.
Okay.
You know, let's just say
Straight
like
up.
hip hop. They say, you know how it is. It came from, you know, New York, you know, and then it gradually went around the world. It's in Cali, it's down south,
Right.
east, west, you know, and all that. Right. So the mecca of we know is from LA, just like hip hop is from New York. So it's just, you know, it's a prep for. You know, I'm on Big Word Week.
Yeah, prep. Well, Big Word Week. I gotta find out what we doing over here because we got some more characters. So let me get into them.
Yeah.
Miss Robin, who are you and what's your role?
Hello. So I'm Robin, but my real name is Diamond. DY_MOND.
Okay.
Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you.
So basically, my role and responsibility of Gangsta Jake is honestly, it has quite rarely anything to do with Gangsta Jake. It has more to do with my bestie and one and only homegirl, freaky Michelle over there, you know.
Are you a cock blocker in the movie?
No.
I mean, in the series? Oh, okay.
Not at any point.
But you know, Gangsta Jake influenced her, but she tried to, you know, bring her back together.
We have come to an announcement, as of what just said, where we are switching me from being Tracy to being character Robin. And the reason why is because, realistically speaking, when I'm not on the stage, when I'm not acting and partaking in the series, my personality, my persona acts as a Robin. So it would make sense, since I am that way naturally, realistically, to channel into such a character, which is why we made the switch.
Okay, so you just a down ass homegirl in
Yep.
real life and in the movie.
Yes.
Where everybody needs you.
Right.
Everybody needs you. Now homegirl lets you run in her house when the police chasing you. My nigga.
Yes. Yes.
Until they find out who you are.
And then they kick you out. But it's all good. That's that moment right here.
Robin's a little scary. She's a little scary, I ain't gonna lie. You know, as far as in terms of street, but when it comes to reality, you know, females supposed to be afraid. They're supposed to be scared a little bit. They ain't supposed to be running around doing this crazy stuff that Michelle do for her man. But Robin, you know, she puts a settled tone on it, and you know,
A little balance.
she balances it out a little.
Yeah.
Balance.
Now, player, Mr. California, I sat with you. We went live. People was loving it. I really like the message. It goes, it's a good position for you to do this because you're telling people to make sure they recognize the real G's that go to work every day. And you got a very positive message. People know you the mayor of LA, and now you sitting with me again, hustling again. What's your role in this, man? It's me like Samuel L. Jackson, bro.
It's crazy because back in 2007, you know what I'm saying, we all used to work and shit, and telemarketing and shit like that. I didn't know this book, and at that time, where I was going with my life wasn't congruent to what I'm doing now. But I said to myself when I read the book, I had a box of it. Like, I fucked with this nigga, and I had the box. I was like, man, if this nigga did a movie, I'm gonna be in that motherfucker. Shit happened. He ended up going on vacation, and nigga never even thought this would even come about. He get out, I'm on Facebook. I remember his name, because you know, me and my nigga PT, shouts out to David.
Shout out to Dave,
pumping
man.
this shit.
With Dave.
And I'm like, cuz home. So I inboxed him. I'm like, you know, he remembered me. And he was telling me what he was doing. And I had manifested in 07 that, damn, man, I was doing music. I'm like, damn, if I get this nigga do a movie, I want to be in this motherfucker. You feel me? And so, lo and behold, on my mama, we ended up linking up, and he gave me a opportunity to rock with his dreams. So anybody that's down to share their dream with me, and other dreamers, I take that shit serious.
Okay.
So we linked up, boom, boom, boom. Horsehead really goes with my character.
I had to give you Horsehead, my nigga.
Because he's a prolific.
Everybody else got normal names. Why?
From the stories I hear, Horsehead is a prolific person in his community.
Okay.
And I'm honored to represent that name, but the name Horsehead is not the character in far as his activity, but as far as with my activity in real life, to shorten up the story, I'm really a nigga that's with Horsehead on. I'm trying to make sure Jake understand that he done came on to a different streets. Like when he went home, I was one of the only niggas he trusted. I'm older now when he get out. So
you're a good OG.
I'm the big OG, the good OG. I'm making sure I protect them, but put them up on game. But
how important is that in real life?
Sure.
It's very important in real life because we in an age where the young niggas, you got 42-year-old niggas calling a nigga 19 years old big homie because he got money. But stature and history has been erased because a lot of people are in this good thing out of fear, not out of, this my community, I lost a friend. Like the ingredients to where I started fucking with the streets ain't the same. But I don't shit on the youngsters for what's going on. I try to understand.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So this Horsehead shit is like easy money for me because that's really how I live my life anyway. Like far as a message, and I'm down to stand on my shit because I know I ain't leave niggas in the fire. And that's what Horsehead is making sure.
Keep it going for him.
He
But I
don't
know what
need
you mean,
gangsters
dog.
taking fire.
Sometimes I
He
feel
already
outside
fired the
smoking,
motherfucker, but
and people like
we need my
lock
nigga
the
to
car,
bang with
people
control.
like
We need
come
him to
up and shit,
understand. But it is some niggas need to be
So
knocked
y'all
out.
teaching this nigga how to be a polite gang member?
No. We showing them that the streets have changed, so you got to have another savvy to your shit.
Get him with Kevin one
You know
more
what I'm saying? You
time.
gotta have an ism to your shit. You gotta have some, because people think gangbanging is rags, sagging pants, and disrespect. It's always based on
Let's
protection.
get it started, bro. I don't even play.
If I want to help my nigga know it's a different way to protect yourself, and smart as a new gangster. That's why I'm telling them about the Willie Lynch letter. That's why I'm letting them know what the whole
Hold
thing
on,
is.
y'all talk about that in the series, the Willie Lynch letter?
I quit school because of
We getting all
recess.
that.
I don't like playing, my nigga.
This book,
I quit school because of recess, because I don't
Okay,
like playing.
I don't know how many
I'm
people read that book.
Horsehead.
I don't know how many people read that book. Can you tell
My nigga.
people, for those who don't
They're
know?
gonna watch this movie and learn, and that's gonna make them go get it.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome. So y'all gonna deal with the light skin, dark skin issues.
we deal with all that. We deal with that. We deal with the racism to America. We deal with the
But how does racism play into the gangster world though?
Because we got colorism in our own community.
right.
That's why you said that light skin shit. You brought it up.
What you
Not
talking about?
us.
And
What
it's
you talking
like,
about, Willis?
Dang.
right. It's a lot going on within gang communities that the others, if you will, profit off of us. That a lot of people don't even know about. I mean, as far as when people die, they sell body parts, they do all type of stuff. You know, why you think so many gangbangers die and they don't really care about it happening because they can sell us. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving
Is that gonna be in the series too, where they sell your body
But
parts?
I don't get too much. I don't.
I'm trying to find out.
Well, see, that's why we can't. Oh, go ahead.
I don't get too deep into that, but I do sprinkle a little bit of a history on things of that nature, things of, you know, the wars that happened with this country versus that country. Like, okay, they was able to squabble now, they able to get along and stuff. Like, at this point, like, why they can do it, why can't we do it? America dropped the atomic bomb on Japan and killed over 100-something thousand, and he was shooting, and they chilling now. So if they was able to do that, why can't the Bloods and Crips? There has to be a solution. So, and with this book right here, it gives people a solution. It might be a violent solution. It might be to kill off all the gang members that don't want to stop the peace. But guess what? It's a solution. I'm not gonna say whether it worked, whatever happened. I gotta tune in to see what happened.
Okay.
But there is a message to the madness.
I gotta ask
right here that I'm giving up
because you know I walked through Calipat a couple times myself, Lancaster. You feel me? I walked through those places, and there's a whole lot of people that is mature enough to want a peace treaty, because they got cousins from the supposedly enemy side or just from anywhere in LA, and then you got them niggas that don't want a peace treaty. They feel like it's an ego thing.
I feel like you asking for the wrong shit.
Hardliners, they just
You asking for peace.
forever.
But we want understanding dialogue. That's what's important. Peace ain't what's important. Understanding dialogue is what's important.
What's the difference?
Let you learn. Understanding dialogue is what's going to segue to the conversation of understanding each other. Along that, we'll be blessed with us so much to understand each other. Won't be no disrespect. But until we get some understanding dialogue, what the fuck we really doing here? Because in my day, it was in the big homie day, it was we poor. We trying to feed the family. That ain't what's going on. Niggas is being on voluntary bullshit because there's too many ways to make money to sit up there and act like you so hella traumatized. No, you niggas is hard-headed and uneducated. You're not. It's too many opportunities. You can't get the dialogue we got.
Yeah, there was nothing. There was nothing to do really when you walked outside, but somewhat like that. You know, like you got your parents, and if your parents then you know attend to you or give you a little break, you got the big homies like, hey, my nigga, check this out. Here go a little something. Oh, how'd you do that? How'd you get that? Let me put you on. But then there was
start running the hood. Cause see, you got a bunch of young men running around that's raised by their auntie, mom, and their grandma, and henceforth the bitch ass nigga.
Hold on, I was raised by my auntie. I ain't a bitch
A
nigga.
man to know that he's a bitch ass nigga. He don't know it. He's just a person that love the people that raised him. But he has woman ways. He's sensitive. He can't take criticism. He can't take this, can't take that. So he only can shut you up with monetary shit, which can be controlled. When you ain't got no motherfucking character, you just gonna end up a character.
Right. And okay, so in the series, is this the type of stuff you're gonna expose?
Probably in season 3 and 2, but we gotta get to it though, because we gotta set the way of knowing people understanding why.
That's why it can't be a movie. Like, movie's too short. The series, you can
Too much material.
You can prolong and kind of feed and breadcrumb the audience to understand, because this isn't the type of subject that's like fast food. It has to be, it's a Thanksgiving dinner.
They're going 3-course meal this
Yeah,
month.
this is a Thanksgiving dinner.
Soup, salad.
So y'all talking racism, peace treaty. What else we talking about in this series?
It's all humanity.
We talking about violence. We talking about like you said,
Child trafficking too. I mean, y'all got all the hot subjects.
No, it ain't child trafficking.
Not child trafficking.
I mean, but we lose a lot of kids.
That's not.
I don't know. Every time I turn on my TV now, another kid missing.
That ain't black niggas.
They're missing.
Niggas don't want
I'm
to
trying to get the missing kids right. I'm trying to figure out taking them all the
They're
kids.
missing in different ways.
That ain't what the hood is about. The hood don't play with children. That's child stuff. The hood play with behavioral violence that's going on because of survival. Violence off survival, not predatory, sexual, that type of ism. That's not what we own. We gotta go to Lifetime for that.
Right.
Okay. So what other hot topics are you guys covering? Because you covering some deep ones.
Probably enough.
Yeah, that's good. That's a handful right there.
That's a handful.
I would like to add something that's being I would like to say black on black brutality too. That's the purpose too of our people. The fact that we are so comfortable just being against each other all the time. And for everyone to recognize that there's a problem in that, but yet there's so many generations that are made, that are born, grow up, and they're revealed all of these things, and their mind becomes corrupted, and their childhood becomes corrupted, and the way that they grow up becomes corrupted, and they just feel so much anger, and they have no choice but to take it out on those who surround them.
Program. Entertainment and membrane.
And there's another thing. There's another thing there's another thing that's a layer that is very potent, and we don't really speak on it. But really, it's the blame game too.
Yeah.
What you mean the blind guy?
Well, the blame game is not taking accountability of why you blaming her, him, and them, why you not where you want to be, and this is why, white men it is, and and all that, rather than taking responsibility in yourself and trying to think. And I think that's one of the biggest
That's called being a bitch.
Yeah, and that's one of the biggest things of taking,
Call it what you want to call it,
accountability. And you, if you can just take that in yourself and just be like, yeah, I fucked up today. Yeah, I'm my own parent, and sometimes I got to be the person like, what am I doing? Like, for example, Boys in the Hood, you saw Cube, they about to go, do the little, at the end, the little drive-by, and Trey was like, hey, stop the car.
And that's why I've been growing my hair since I was in my
That one moment changed his whole life.
At some point, stress
accountability.
I don't know.
He already left Dad. Dad's like, no, you my responsibility. But he fuck that. He still hopped in the car.
Are you gonna have one of those moments as Gangsta Jake?
We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
I can't tell you the whole series. Ain't nobody gonna tune in on why.
I just asked for episode 1, 2, and 3. I didn't ask for 4, 5, and 6. I'm just
You're gonna see it's
A lot
coming.
of gangsta activities.
Make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all
Relatable.
So
very
how
authentic.
gangsters are the ladies in this film? Because I read the book.
Right.
I've seen some of the tryouts. The dudes is gonna be raw.
You mean the real
But
life,
I've seen some of the stuff the women. Can
Well,
we talk
I'm a
about?
real gangsta ass bitch in real life, so I think I'm gonna get
Oh,
on
my
my
nigga right
role.
here.
I play the gangsta in the role, and it's me in real life, so yeah.
So we're gonna have an authentic.
Authenticity.
Yeah.
Authentic.
We're gonna have authenticity, and we're gonna have some good acting.
Come on in, yeah, come on
It's gonna
in.
combine.
So
into-
classic.
No offense to
Lots
any of the
talent.
London.
We've been working hard, y'all.
No offense to any of the London or actors. Everybody's from
No
New York.
croissant actors.
We are
No croissant
We're
actors.
actually from out here.
Right.
No offense. You know,
We
niggas
love-
be
Hold on. Y'all sound like y'all feel some type of way that they get people all the way from across the pond to act like niggas that live right
Well, I'm
here.
an actor.
Because why
I'm a-
not put people right here, the area, to play the role?
Because
They're on probation. They ain't gonna be there
They're
long.
afraid to come over there.
I'm on the
We ain't
echo
afraid to
monitor,
make
and
it
I'm
This
happen.
nigga, I was joking. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, this is real deal Holyfield here, man. We ain't playing no games.
Hold on, what'd you do? Go to Chow Chillin' just like, hey, I got a couple rows for y'all.
Hey, man.
Y'all want to
I
act?
talk to her PO, we good.
Right, we go with the we go with the talent take.
British.
I pull
Probably
some
never
everything.
That's
That nigga
crazy.
made the Drake phone call out here.
She got put on the ankle monitor once we leave.
That's the local. That's the local.
I'm actually
Oh my
God.
God.
That's the law.
Based on that's where he found me at. This
Yeah.
is my big homie Nyerere. We come from the same community, so no.
So hold on. You are, I gotta ask. You pretty much said, you with the shits, you got the ankle monitor proving, but you're doing a movie about peace treaty. How does this hit for you while you acting these lines? Because on 1 minute, you be like, hey, cuz, come here. Hey, my nigga, you wearing the wrong color. And the next minute, you be like, peace treaty. Line 2. Peace treaty. Like, how does that work?
Because there's a message to the masses. Because here's the thing. Let me answer that for you. Because don't nobody want a kumbaya story where we're going to go hold hands and just shake hands and do all that.
We deserve one, though.
When you ask for that,
That could be
you ask for
somewhere.
that.
Natural, it should be
There's no
normalized.
respect.
I agree.
People want sex, they want drugs, they want violence, they want drama.
And
But
in
after they get all
there,
that,
it's gonna be some biscuits, some turkey,
Humanity.
some gravy, mashed potatoes.
listen, after they do
No
that,
bullshit.
listen,
No bullshit.
after
No
they do all
McDonald's
that,
burgers.
Let me say this. Let me say this.
This is crazy, bro.
After all the drama, all the violence, we're gonna have their attention. We're gonna have them focus. And once we get their focus on, we're gonna slide the message of butter. It's gonna be too late for them to turn around. We're serving it too good. Because we're not bad people.
So is this show gonna bring the gangsters back home to Big Mama's house to watch the show?
Yeah.
Just like that.
Hey,
Just
man,
like that.
listen,
Just like
we got a problem in our community. We need to bring back our community because our numbers are slipping. Man, we was way up 13-14% at one time. We're down at like 6%.
How? It's like 8 million people in freaking California
Man,
right
we're
now.
losing, man. We're in genocide right now, whether you know it or not, brother. This is self-inflicted wound. We're killing ourselves off like it's some type of sport out here. We need to stop. We need to come up with a remedy to try to figure it out. Because guess what? The media ain't gonna give it up. They're not gonna really explain the numbers of all these people that's really dying behind gang violence. Not only in Los Angeles, but we talking about New York, Texas, Chicago. We're talking about this is a global, national situation. Just imagine all the people that have died since this over 50-year war has been going on. This war has been going on over 50 years. And it's like, it don't make sense. So,
That's a long ass time.
over 50 years, this has been going on. But guess what? They don't really publicize it like that because they don't want to be known because they make money on prisons. They make money on people being arrested. It's all around. It's a business. So, with that being said, y'all check.
So hold on, who's trying to stop their business?
Hell yeah, I'm trying to stop their business.
Everybody that try to stop their business
I'm
end
in the
up
business
dead.
saving lives, sir. I'm in the business
Do
saving
you ever
lives.
fear that truth though? Like,
Thank you so much.
we just had a conversation. Y'all heard what this man said.
I ain't always
You're
been that
attacking
business.
real issues. Don't you think that might be a little scary to still be you?
We're gonna be on CNN in a minute talking about this because guess what? I'm in the business of saving lives, and we got a real problem out here in America. We're gonna deal with it independent.
So what do you do?
So y'all check us out later. We gotta get up out of here. But we got another podcast.
I like where you
Yeah, shout out to my
I see
cousin
where
Ray
you-
today who lost her life in
I
gun
know.
violence in these wars. She was a part of this project as well, but she's not here to celebrate.
Absolutely, celebration and all the people that lost the violence in this dumb war that we dealing with, and we gonna
Oh, so this hits all the way
get
home.
it right. Oh yeah, this is on hard. And this been going on for years, over 50 years, man. We done lost thousands, tens of thousands of black
Innocent,
and other people.
all types of people.
For what? I mean, who wins in this war? Nobody wins but
The police.
That part right there.
Police, the judge, and the PO.
The entire federal system,
Yeah.
state.
the entire criminal justice.
Well, there you have it. Take us home.
You know what, man? Y'all had said so much. Before y'all go, let them know y'all names again. I'm gonna start with Kato. Y'all follow these people because whether y'all know it or not,
Instagram,
This is
Kato Forney
honorable.
official, KTOEFORNIA official, every other social media is California, all that shit.
Diamond. The world loves Diamond. DAA. World loves 2 S's, not 1. Diamond. 3 D's, 3 underscores. Thank you.
Yeah, Action Jackson, Action LA Jackson on Instagram on everything. But I spell that with a K, AKTION. Action. That's it.
Mine is Cups of Sugar, SCUPZASUGA. That's Cups of Sugar. And my chef page is Tasty Temptings. It is
she cooked too.
TASTYTEMPTINGZ. I hope to hear from y'all soon.
And I'm a mommy, but everybody know me as Vicious. Y'all can find me on Instagram at Vicious, VIICIOUS_.
And of course, I'm the Arthur Nyerere Jase. You can find me on Instagram, the Big Homie on YouTube, and hey, NYEREREJASE. You can Amazon me. Check my books out, man. We out here doing fundraising. We doing everything to get this movie up and cracking, and it's coming. Check us out May 1st.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we come to an end, we hope you learn some things from this. Gang violence is way out of control. Hope you do some better things with your life. Learn a message for them. Check out the book first so you can get a sneak peek, and then get ready for the series. But as always, we love you. We appreciate you. We respect you. But we out.
Thanks for having me.
And try to grasp something. Don't just watch it.
Don't gangbang.